Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, August 6th, 2019, and I'm Makenzie Plusnick. A new service sorority coming to Tarleton, a service dog swindle, and more coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, Gamma Sigma Sigma National Service Sorority Interest Group is one of the most recent additions to Tarleton's campus. Majesty Williams decided to start the interest group at Tarleton because the sorority stuck out in her mind. The organization was founded at Tarleton in 1967 during the summer and has enjoyed a close partnership with the Xi Omicron chapter of Alpha Phi Omega. Gamma Sigma Sigma is a non-exclusive service sorority dedicated to forming the strongest of bonds. They can be seen doing community service on both the local and national levels, Williams said. To find out more and become a member of the interest group, contact Majesty Williams at 817-217-6978. A service dog swindle is happening in Dublin. Shannon Graham posted in the Facebook group Erath County Breaking News. We are in New Braunfels, Texas. My daughter has a psychiatric service dog in training at the Glenmont Dog Training in Dublin since April 2019. Apparently, through word of mouth, I have been told that they are going out of business. We had reservations to visit the facility August 15th and 16th. At this time, we do not know where the dogs are. If you have any information, good or bad, that you would like to share, then please do so. The owner of the company is being very evasive and not answering important questions. Others have commented about their negative experiences with the company. Ed Hernandez, the owner of the company, and Carly Spray, the lead trainer, have not responded when asked for comments. And now, today's Texas national and international news from the Associated Press. Prosecutors on Monday filed a more serious charge against a Houston man already jailed in the connection with the death of his ex-fiance's 4-year-old daughter. Darian Vence was charged with causing serious bodily injury to a child in the death of Malia Davis, whose remains were found by an Arkansas highway on May 31st, nearly a month after she was first reported missing. Vence has been jailed since May 11th on the less serious charge of tampering with evidence, specifically a human corpse, which carries a maximum sentence of up to 20 years in prison. Vence, 27, had claimed he, Malia, and his 2-year-old son were abducted on May 4th by a group of men in the truck. He said he and his son were freed the next day, but the kidnappers kept Malia in a silver Nissan Altima. Police said Vence's story kept changing and didn't add up. Authorities arrested Vence on the tampering with evidence charge. An autopsy concluded that Malia died from homicidal violence, but authorities have not released information about the circumstances surrounding her death. In international news, the Philippines Department of Health on Tuesday declared the country's outbreak of dengue to be a national epidemic. The agency said Health Secretary Francisco Duque III made the declaration to improve the response to the outbreak by allowing local governments to draw on a special quick response fund. Dengue is a mosquito-borne viral infection found in tropical countries worldwide. It can cause joint pain, nausea, vomiting, and a rash, and can cause breathing problems, hemorrhaging, and organ failure in severe cases. While there is no specific treatment for the illness, medical care to maintain a person's fluid levels is seen as critical. In South Asia, Bangladesh has been facing its worst ever dengue fever outbreak, putting a severe strain on the country's already overwhelmed medical system. For more of today's national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. The mayor of El Paso, Texas, says President Trump will visit on Wednesday. He may also visit Dayton, Ohio. On Monday, the president said mass shootings are a crime against all of humanity and called for bipartisan solutions. The number of dead in the El Paso shooting reached 22 after 2 more wounded people died. A vigil was held on Monday for one victim, a 15-year-old high school student. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine plans to outline his proposals for gun violence and mental health on Tuesday. A crowd chanting, "Do something," interrupted him as he spoke at a vigil on Sunday in Dayton, where a gunman killed 9 people. U.S. and Taliban representatives both report progress as they discuss ending the war in Afghanistan. The talks are being held in Qatar in the Persian Gulf, where the Taliban have a political office. Rita Foley, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
In sports news, according to Tarleton State University Athletics, Tarleton football is picked to finish atop the conference in the preseason poll and defend its title at the Lone Star Conference on Football Media Day at McKinney ISD Stadium. The Texans received 217 votes and 19 first-place votes from the media, head coaches, and sports information directors in the conference. It's the first time since 2014 the Texans were picked first in the LSC preseason poll. The Texans are coming off the most successful season in program history, winning its first outright LSC title and advancing to the NCAA Division II quarterfinals en route to a 12-1 record. Head coach Todd Whitten returns 47 lettermen from last year's roster, including 5 offensive starters and 8 defensive starters. Whitten also shared his hopes for the upcoming season, saying, "We're thankful we have a really good staff and players. We have a great athletic director, and our facilities are second to none. We play in the best Division II conference in the country, and I really enjoy getting to see these other young men here. Every Saturday when we go out there, it's a full speed deal. You've got to be ready, and we're very blessed to be here, but every team out here can beat us. We have to keep preparing and be ready every Saturday." Tarleton will open the 2019 season on the road against Division I Stephenville Austin on Saturday, September 7th at 6 p.m. The home opener in the newly renovated Memorial Stadium will be against Duane University on Saturday, September 14th at 6 p.m. Today's forecast, brought to you by weather.com, is a high of 95 degrees and a low of 74. The current temperature is 95 degrees. The UV index is rated extreme, so make sure you wear your sunscreen, and the humidity is 57%. It seems like a regular old summer day in Stephenville, Texas. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check us out at our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Sarah Hayner, Aaron Thompson, and Diana Valdez. Have a wonderful day, Texans.